I got a single by this new chick named Aretha Franklin.
So Aretha Franklin, and you guys, you knew each other, right?
Yes.
You knew her. Can you remember the first time you've met and the impression that she left on you?
Wow. Well, the very first time I met her was when I got to open up for her. This was about 17 years ago. It was right after I was on American Idol, and I got to open up for her in concert in Maryville, Indiana. And so I not only got to open up for her, but I got to see her perform, and I got to meet her. I got to give her flowers. Like, I'm a fan. So that whole experience, and then I got to perform, and she chose me to perform for that as well. So that was a dream. And then 15 years ago, we met and sat down and had a meeting about me playing her.
Was it difficult? Was it difficult for you to become her?
Definitely challenging, for sure. At times, it depends on, you know, and from what perspective I was coming from. A lot of the things that, like the emotional parts, mixed with the acting and the singing, I think all of those three together was probably the most challenging parts. And then especially when it's like, wait, I'm not even myself right now. I'm portraying someone else, you know, maintaining that and being present in the middle of all of that at one time, knowing you're navigating, singing, emotion, acting, and, you know, from someone else's perspective.
Miss Aretha Franklin.
This song goes out to anyone who's ever felt mistreated.
I used to feel.
I mean, you mentioned several times, I mean, on many occasions, that she was one of the biggest inspirations in your life.
Yes.
How did she affect you as a person and as an artist?
Wow. Well, I mean, she helped shape my dream and what I wanted to do as an artist. I think she is, I grew up in a church singing, and Aretha is like a pioneer of the church, of the gospel, of music. And so she also pours into my faith as well as, you know, and every church singer, she's like an idol of that alone. You know, you dream to aspire to want to be like her, just singing in church alone, you know? So she's been a blueprint in my life in so many ways.
What was the important thing for you to bring to the screen from her essence that you said, this I must bring to the screen?
Her faith. To make sure her faith and her church roots was always ever present throughout that film. I'm like, I don't care what she's going through in her life and this story. I don't care what genre of music she's singing. The gospel and her faith, and mine as well, is the premise and the blueprint through it all. The base.
Honey, find the songs that move you. Until you do that, you ain't going nowhere.
She was the queen of soul, and I think throughout the movie we actually managed to understand what soul meant to her.
I love
and
that.
And I was thinking, what does soul mean to you?
Soul, wow. I guess that your soul, when it can come from that innate place within that is stimulated from being and living, experiencing experiences. It takes life. You have to experience things for things to come from that place. You know what I mean? Which hits different, which is why we all can relate to it. Because Aretha didn't seem to express herself too much physically, verbally, but it came through the music. So you got to feel whatever she may have been feeling, whatever she wanted to say, whatever she was going through, it poured out through her soul.
She's a miracle.